Now let's look at the RT-PC software installation. It's very simple to install the RT software. You need to insert the CD. When the files come up on your computer, please double click on the rtsetup.exe file and then follow the instructions given to you by the installer. The installer will install several exe files, manuals and CAN-DBC files. The Ingenuity software is used to view the output of the RT and to capture the outputs to files. The RT-config is used to configure the RT. This requires the Ethernet on the computer to be set up correctly. The RT post-process is used to process the data stored in the internal memory of the RT. The RT view is used to view graphical and quantitative data produced by the RT during data collection tests. Now let's look at the PC Ethernet configuration step 1. The RJ45 Ethernet connector on the RT can be plugged into the network hub. To connect directly to a laptop, a crossover must be used. The RT is supplied with a suitable crossover coupler and a straight-through RJ45 patch cable. Now let's look at the PC Ethernet configuration step 2. The PC may already have a TCP/IP network configuration. This may need to be changed before you can connect to the RT. Changing your network configuration may prevent your computer from working on your current network. Now let's look at the PC Ethernet configuration step 3. First of all, you need to go to the folder on your computer called Network Settings. From there, you need to select your local area connection from the Network Connections window. If you have more than one Ethernet adapter installed in your PC, then you can set up one for the RT and one for your normal network. Now let's look at the PC Ethernet configuration step 4. Okay, when you're in your local area connection status, what you need to do is to click on the property button to change the properties of your network. Then there are several items in your connection properties. If the Internet Protocol is not installed, then it must be installed now using the install button. Once installed, you have the properties button to configure the network. The connection to the RT only requires the Internet Protocol to be installed. It is not necessary to remove the other item. Now let's look at step 5 of the PC Ethernet configuration. Now you'll need to configure the Internet Protocol version 4. The IP address used should be 195.0.0.n, where the N is the same as the RT. The settings shown to the left should work correctly. If setting up the multiple laptops for use on the same network, they will have to have different IP addresses. Change the N in the 195.0.0.n value for IP address to avoid a clash. Once set, press OK. Pressing OK again in the local area connection properties window will then set your configuration. In Windows XP, it is not necessary to reboot the computer. However, if you are logged onto the server that requires the IP address to be fixed, then Windows XP will not change the IP address until after rebooting. Now let's look at step 6 of the PC Ethernet configuration. To check your new IP address of the laptop, it can be checked within the details window found in the local area connection status window for the port you configured. Now let's look at viewing the files on your RT. After a network is configured correctly, Windows Explorer can be used to connect to the RT. You will need to open Windows Explorer. In the address box, you will need to type ftp://195.0.0.m. Where the M is the address of the RT. The files with a .rd extension are the raw data files that the RT logs. These contain all the information from the inertial sensors and from the GPS cards. The RT post-process program can turn these into NCOM outputs and text outputs. The mobile dot files are configuration files for the RT. You should not change these. The RT config program should be used to modify these files. From Internet Explorer, drag and drop can be used to get these files off the RT. The RT does not delete any files itself. When the disk gets full, it is necessary for the user to delete the files themselves. If the disk is full, then the RT stops logging. To delete the files, select it and delete it in the normal way, using the delete key or using the menu.